Girl, why you so sassy?
Vlog. Do a vlog or wink at you. Sassy. Vlog. Do a vlog. 1 second. 1 second. Do a vlog. On your poop. I actually had an eloquent response to that. Boobs. 2 more seconds. Fuck! I can't talk. It might be the booze. I have a boggin. I don't like them. Do a vlog or whatever this is called. Hey everyone, Abby here. So many of you guys know that I was posting past day or so ago some cosplay cost breakdowns. This was inspired by Stella Chu encouraging other cosplayers to post up what they spend on costumes. A lot of the motivation behind this is to educate people on the cost of cosplaying, what it can be, what it can't be, you know, depending on the person and their choices. Also the fact that I think for myself, it also helps people, and this is my opinion, that it helps people to understand that if certain cosplayers or people were doing things for attention, there would be a lot cheaper alternatives than just cosplay as a vehicle for attention. So it kind of spurred on a topic that I've had many times with people I call it the cosplay money fallacy. And a cosplayer in Victoria, she had actually posted up a blog about do cosplayers make money off of cosplay. And this kind of plays into the whole topic. I am going to say this from my point of view and my experience in the hobby, that for the majority of cosplayers out there, they do not make money. Yes, you will see the 10% or even less. I'm sure it's even less if we had the correct data to calculate how many people actually make money. And the majority of them don't do it for money, as in, not don't do it for money. It's the money they get is because of a product they're selling, whether it is prints or it is a costume piece or it is an accessory or it is part of a business. Very few cosplayers are ever paid for appearances at conventions. Probably less than the fingers on my hand, probably less. It is definitely seen more overseas in areas like Asia. But those are more spokespersons than they are professional cosplayers. Those people that do sell prints or sell a product, they actually have to deliver something in to make some money. But do they make money off of it? All right, let's look at this way. I made up a basic thing. So here we go. This is kind of disclaimer. Money will change depending on where you live, what the economic state of the area you live at is, whether it's highly populated, different areas of the US, different areas of the world, things will cost more or less. So I took my basic costs: rent, insurance, electric, water, cell phone, internet, health insurance, groceries, gas. About $2,807 a month. Now, that does not include Toby's health insurance. I pay for health insurance for my own dog. Sorry, if anything happens to him, I want to be able to go to the vet for free. Doesn't include any credit card bills I have. Doesn't include my student loans. Thank you, government. It doesn't include any of the other bills. It doesn't include my savings, if I have any. It doesn't include the money I put away if my car needs new tires. It doesn't include getting my hair cut or buying a sweatshirt. Doesn't include that. This is just basic necessities, considered basic necessities. $2,807 a month. Now, I do live in one of the most expensive areas of the country, San Francisco Bay. But if you consider that the minimum wage for California is $9 an hour, you do the math. Okay, so somebody sells some prints. If at $10 a pop for a print, how many would you have to sell in order to make enough to cover your base expenses? Now, subtract how much you cost to make a costume. Say you do it super epically cheap. You're at Joann's, you found that $1 yard fabric. Needles? Thread? Accessories? Adding cost of conventions? You're always going to be in the negative. So I think that people need to dispel this myth of cosplay. You know, cosplayers are able to make a living off of this. A lot of time, many cosplayers either have to sell prints, a product, they sell spokesmodel statuses, or, and I'm going to be perfectly bluntly honest with this, the majority of cosplayers that you see being able to go to conventions all the time have a spouse, a parent, a partner, or a roommate that they can share expenses with. Being able to split that $2,000 down the middle, that makes it a little easier to do the hobby you love and perhaps maybe break even at the end of the year. I know I've been doing this for a long time and people consider me a very popular cosplayer, and I say that in quotations because I'm like, and I don't make money off of this. Right now, if anything, some of the stuff I'm doing with cosplay is helping me skim by while I'm laid off. But I don't choose either to be a professional cosplayer, nor do I ever want to be labeled as such. So just keep that in mind. If you ever assume that somebody's making a ton of money, do the math. Figure it, just take base numbers and you'll be able to figure it out. But sorry, cosplay money fallacy, guys. Anyways, hope that this has been a little bit informative. If not, I'm willing to hear any of your discussion points or anything that you have to point out. If I can answer any questions, you guys know how to ask, either in the comments below, on my Facebook, or on my Twitter. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great weekend.